Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. As you guys can see from the title, I just want to know, do you guys feel the same way when it comes to tipping at a restaurant? Now, what I'm eating, this is from Outback Steakhouse. So last night we went to dinner and the tab came out to $130. The waitress was okay, but the service was just bare minimum. How much do you guys think you should tip on service like that? Or do you just follow the gratuity that's on the receipt? Now, normally we follow the gratuity that's posted, but I feel like everything went wrong with that dinner to the point that I even had to bring it home and eat it for breakfast. So, so I ended up leaving the girl only $10. And I could see the expression on her face. She just looked at so disappointed. But when I tell you they brought out the bread was cold. Drinks took 15 plus minutes to get to the table. Then another 20 plus minutes to get the meal. The meal was ice cream cold when I received it. Had to send it back. So I just feel like going into the new year, we just got to stop just tipping just because we feel like that's the right thing to do. I feel like the employers need to pay more. They need to pay more, and that's just that. Because I'm not gonna pay for bad service. And again, like I said, the waitress, she was okay. I just feel like she should have went above and beyond to make sure our food was better than it was for $130 tab. I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way? Then the manager, she came out, and I feel like she was just trying to stereotype me and my husband. So she was like, "So what, you want us to take it off the bill?" And I was like, "No, ma'am. I'm hungry. I want it remade." She was like, "Oh, okay. I guess we'll remake it." You guess, for $130 tab, is that how you guys treat your customers? I don't know. I'm just becoming over it. That's why I decided to cook. I mean, you guys, if you follow my channel, you'll see it seems like I cook almost every day. That's the reason. I mean, I feel like it's nothing out there that I can't cook. So when I go out, I just be wanting a break. Then I had to bring the steak home and warm it up and look at it. might as well say it's almost well done. It's still a little medium, but it wasn't like it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be in Pittsburgh medium rare. I had the same expression on my face at the restaurant. I kid you not. I mean, everybody know times is getting hard. Everything is getting expensive. I just want to enjoy what I really do pay for. Like $130 for two people. I mean, just for a steak. I mean, at least let it be fresh. I don't know. What you guys thinking? Was I wrong for leaving her the $10? Or should I have left more? I mean, when the waitress seen $10, she was like, her whole expression changed. And when I tell you my whole goal, as soon as I went in there, we normally get the same order. It's gonna be like $130. We already know this. So your tip is gonna be $20 to $25. We regular customers. But my thing is, I don't like to go out on Fridays and Saturdays. I only like to go out Monday through Wednesday. I feel like that's when you get the best quality service and food. I learned that a few years back. That way you ain't got to hear the excuse of, hey, they was too busy. That's why your order's not right. I mean, the service industry is just, it's crazy. And I hate, people feel like they have to overwork, but you still need to have integrity when you're doing your job. Correct. That's right. Don't play. But I understand too, just being a waitress or a server versus the person in the back that's the cook. But she did have a good amount of tables. I would say she had like 4 tables, but we was the only table with 2 people. Her other table were 4 or 5 people, and I felt like she felt like it was more people, she was gonna get a better tip. And that's not always the case. Especially most of those tables had kids. They ain't tipping that much, and then you gotta wait on them kids to decide what they want to order. When we already knew exactly what we wanted to order. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I would still be grateful for whatever I get. If I feel like if a person comes in and they not overworking you, like I don't normally ask for refills or none of it. Just bring me what I order, we eat and we go. We don't even leave our table a mess. I would just be thankful versus, a whole crowd of people, you assuming you're going to get a tip. When I tell you the bread they brought out was hard as a brick, it was hard as a brick. $3. It's the thought that counts. Sometimes you only have enough just to get your meal, being honest. Most people don't. In my community, they have like this neighborhood chat. And every day they post about tips. And then the main comment is, if you can't afford the tip, stay at home. So if I stay at home, the bare minimum person with low income, just hypothetically speaking, how you gonna get a tip? How you gonna make any money on your check? Because your employer's not gonna pay you any more than you already getting. Exactly. The food is high. And then they already upcharging, talking about premium size. Asparagus shouldn't be no premium size. Asparagus is asparagus. Ain't nothing premium about no asparagus. And you can actually get a whole bunch of asparagus for cheap. Like in the store, it's like $3 a bundle. But y'all charging $3-4 upcharge for asparagus. I don't know. I just feel like they need to figure out ways if they want to stay in business. I mean, they turnover rate high too, because people not pleased with their tips, but they should be unpleased with their wage. Exactly, exactly. But like I said, I'm normally a very nice person. I'm not one of those people that go out just to cause conflict, but I want my food right. I kid you, I don't care where I go, but that's why I rarely go anywhere. But when I'm out, but that's why I choose better restaurants, more high end. So like I said, Outback is my husband just loves to go there for steak, but outside of that, I mean, I'd rather just pay high end because you're gonna get sometimes you mostly get what you pay for. I don't know. But I say that's my thing going forward. Oh yeah, I be seeing all the videos about Atlanta. Just the part that's gonna be an issue for me off the bat, and then automatically tipping. That's an issue with me. So if I ain't going nowhere that's automatically tipping, that's gonna automatically take the money out of my check. That's not gonna happen. Now, when I went to Vegas, but that was because again, those were high end restaurants, and we didn't have any issues with our food. So I didn't mind the automatic gratuity coming out of my check because, like I said, the service was immaculate. But Atlanta, I've been seeing all the bad stuff that's going on. I haven't I haven't been to Atlanta a few years, but I need to go get some lottery tickets. I think they waiting on me. Condiments, ketchup, that's crazy. That's crazy. My husband just went to American Deli the other day, and for the Philly cheese steak and 6 wings was $25 with no fries, no drink. I believe. I don't aim to go. I'm one of them people that you meet and somebody like, I'm going to Atlanta. I'm like, okay, good. I'm in Alabama, so I'm not in a rush to go to no Atlanta. That's crazy, the charge for condiments though. But and my husband brought the wings. When I tell you the wings were so small, the sandwich was small, and he asked for extra mushrooms, which that was supposed to be free, not an upcharge. So the sandwich was full of mushrooms and no meat, basically. I don't know. And I'm located in a little small town, so they've been throwing a few ideas out. They want someone to bring a food truck, a coffee truck, or something like that. But they don't understand that it takes funds and it takes time. You know, you just can't jump out there and just do something. Nah, them wings was too little. Like, no. And then it looked like they were double dip. Like they had been sitting up, and then to get them heated, they redid them. So you can kind of tell, being from the fast food industry, which I worked there years also, you can tell when something double dip. Them wings was overcooked, double dip. That's the last go-to dish. Like I cook curry chicken, but that was because I was trying a new recipe. But we don't really eat chicken that much. I'm trying to wing off chicken. So I think, okay, fish. I like fresh fish, fresh, if I can get some fresh fish, which that's hard because a lot of the places that sell it say it's fresh. And I don't think it's that fresh. So I always end up just getting like some salmon. But if I could get some good bass or red snapper, I eat it just like that, good deep fried. I eat it like that. But I think that's the reason why I don't review food, because I feel like a lot of people lose their endorsements because, well, they don't lose their endorsement because they're gonna lie. It ain't no way people reviewing all these different places and everything you eat is good. You're lying. And like I said, when I eat, I don't care who it is or what it is. I just have to tell the truth. I'm not finna trick nobody because money, again, is scarce and stuff is too high. Oh, yeah. I always go to Publix, but I don't ever get no fish. I like to get the shrimp with the head on it. Excuse me. Exactly. They getting paid. And I did a few food restaurant reviews, and I was like, once I sat back and thought about it, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get endorsed. I'm telling the truth. These people want you to lie. But I feel like if I go somewhere and have, maybe one or two items I eat is good, I still feel like that should be able to be endorsed or used as a review. You can't go up to a restaurant and say everything you eat is good. That's rare. And then your taste buds can't speak for everybody. So I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe I could do reviews and try to be a little nicer the way I said. I don't know. Because I love Panera Bread, and that was like one of my first reviews that I did. It's posted on my page. But, I mean, it was good. The review was good. It could have been a little bit more, I don't know, but it was pretty good. I felt like I did a great job on the review telling the truth about the food. I don't know. Yes, yes, yes. But guess what? I can make it better. Panera Bread ain't got nothing on me with the broccoli cheddar soup, baby. I got them beat. I used to like they cranberry, was it chicken or tuna sandwich? I like that, and they got they got some cinnamon rolls. And I know they pre-made, but them some pretty good cinnamon rolls that they got. Like, no lie, like this drink. I just started drinking these about 2 weeks ago, which I don't even really drink soda. And it's Seagram ginger ale. Now, if you buy any kind of drink in a bottle, once you open it too many times, it goes flat. This, I can leave this right here for 2 days and come back, and it's still good. Like, you still gonna get the psst when you open it. Add some bacon. Use all that bacon fat from it. That's gonna be the main key. That to me. And then you gotta just put some soul in it. Panera Bread soup is good, but it ain't got that soul on it. So it's good. Now don't get me wrong, I like it. But add a little soul on there. I put the bacon in there. I put the potatoes in there. Extra broccoli. Let it slow cook. Then I started eating it with I made some garlic parmesan pita bread. Man, I tell you, that's a good combo. Check me out now. And if one thing I wish I could do, but my husband, he cuss a lot. But if I would let him do reviews of the stuff that I cook, and if he would be PG, it'll be good. Cause when I tell you, if it's not good, he gonna be like, go back in there and try it again. This ain't it. This is not it. But I cook, like I said, I cook all the time. I cook for a lot of people. Um, Most of the time, I probably do it for free if I have time. But again, I still want to try to get my own thing off the ground. But I don't want to be tied down with it. Like maybe if I could do something 3, 4 days out of a week, dealing with food. Because like I said, I'm gonna since I got my channel just going and it's going pretty steady, I'm finna get ready to get in the garden. Now I'm not a garden expert. I don't have any garden skills. But and like I said, I'm in the country and I got some land, so I might as well do something with it. And then I cook a lot and I spend a lot of money. And when it comes to that produce, I like you gotta buy it. As soon as you buy it, you gotta use it. So I'm like, maybe if I get in the garden, I can preserve, a few dollars that way, and can get my own stuff without all the chemicals. Oh wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. Did you plant any watermelon? I think that's gonna be one of my biggest challenges. Watermelon. But my goal is I wanna perfect some squash. Oh, okay. Herbs. Okay, good, good, good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I wanna perfect watermelon, squash, strawberries. More on the fruit side because it's this older guy. He's about 70. He stays a few blocks down somewhere. But he does field peas. And he'll normally just stop by here and just talk to me. He was telling me how to what? Oh. Ah. Where you located? But he said the deers ate all of his vegetables. Like he had the field peas, and he was like the deers just came through there and just wrecked his whole garden. Oh, okay. It must got it private. But you can go on the West Coast and you can just really go ahead and get legit. Especially if it's coming out good. Now I know someone that was doing it here, but I don't know them, but I don't think they did a good job. I don't think they did a good job with it because I was hearing like bad reviews, like it wasn't like the streets. But rabbits, I don't know. He said he had deers, like the deers was eating his field. So I got a nice little good section. When I get a chance, I'm gonna go out there so you guys can see my setup when I get ready to start. I'm debating if I'm gonna put it in the ground or do the above ground planters, but most likely that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I have to re-level the area. It's not really that unleveled, but to make it perfect, I have to get it tilled and leveled down, and I don't know if I'm gonna do all that, but I'm gonna make it real nice and pretty. Cause like I said, we got a lot of older people in our community, and they like to stop by and just be nosy and see what you're doing. So I feel like that'll be something to get everybody engaged. They'll stop by, look at my garden, have me some pretty flowers out there, getting everything put together. So like I said, it just takes time. You know, everything take time, but still got to find a way to save some money at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my thing. I'm just trying to see how everybody felt about the tipping community because it seems like a big debate every time you turn around when it comes to tipping. Good, good. Are you living on it? I actually got another lot down some. I got like it's almost like 2 acres. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got like almost 2 acres, and each section had a building on it. Again, because like I said, I'm in an older community, and they used to be businesses. So one of them I had tore down because I was like, it's just gonna take too much money to invest in it. But I'm thinking about probably doing like, since we have a lot of traveling people that come through that work, like the what you call them, like the contractors that do the streets and things like that. Trying to have like a little small, put a few tiny houses down there and see if I can go from there. But I just know that's just gonna take a lot of time, so I can't do everything. You know how I go. Can't do everything at once. But my main goal is to next get my garden up and running. Yeah, I know. I mean, my family want me to put them down there so they can come and live down there for free. Because I mean, they feel like, but that ain't how it go. And it's not like that. I like my peace. I just like my peace. That's the only reason I'm not really in a rush to put nobody on none of my property, because I just like peace. Because like I said, I got my home, and then yeah, it for a good price, but they charge you so much for the trailers to haul the trailers. Better yet, to haul the trailers, because you can find a trailer for 4,000 5,000, but they want 10 to move it. But I really do want to get into that. I just was talking about that yesterday. You got you any of them lottery tickets? So I'm like, I know a blessing gonna come through, because like I said, I do right. I work, I do right with my funds. I own my land. It's just a process. Everything's a process. So if I can get that going, I can get my garden going. My goal, get my garden going. Then I can get my fruit, vegetables, and my flowers planted. I got a whole area for that. I want to make it so it's more comfortable again for the seniors, because this is a senior community where they can come over, they can sit down. I'm gonna have like get some benches built, get it looking real nice, and just welcome them. They can just come over if they want to sit out and read, get some fruit, vegetables, and then if I could get my small little food truck, a small one, it could be just something small, where I could do small breakfast or a small lunch menu. And they can grab that while they sit over here in my area and view the garden and the pretty plants. And then on the other half of my property, go down there and give me about 2 or 3 tiny homes to start off, at least 2, and see how that go. I feel like that plan right there give me what I'm looking for. Because again, I work, but I've been working long enough that I should have been got out of it, but that's a different story. But if I can get that garden up and the flowers up where I can make some money off of that, get the area just going, get people coming through, get my little food thing going, asking for their input, see what they would like to buy. Not too expensive, just keep it reasonable, $10, $15 to $20, depending on what they're trying to get. And then go down there. Because I know they really been asking for like a coffee trailer, but I think these people ought to be tired of coffee, because them coffees ain't nothing but some sugar. That if you just want a cup of sugar, I just give you a cup of sugar. They want some hot cocoa. They don't want no coffee. So, but like again, if I can get everything going without getting in debt, like I'm not trying to go get no loans to get a business off the ground. No grants. All of that is just a process. But you got true supporters and people that's gonna come through. Really. Now I drink coffee, but they want me to operate a whole coffee trailer. That's not my goal. And I tell them all the time, like, yeah, but that ain't my goal. So they was like, well, do the coffee truck with some like breakfast biscuits and scones. And I'm like, I can probably perfect that. Now I can get you some breakfast, a breakfast bowl with some Greek sausage eggs and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just think that coffee is a different, because I ain't trying to perfect no coffee. I don't know. But what kind of plans you got going for next year? I just like to, kind of hear what everybody got to say, what everybody, kind of thinking, what they mind going for the next year. Because I feel like we got to change something. We can't keep doing the same thing that we were always doing. Like even when it came to my YouTube, I started over the beginning of 2024, January. And then, like I said, something happened. So I took about another 6, 7 months off. But then I got back on it and just kept doing it because at the end of the day, I enjoy cooking. Everybody's goal is to get the money, but oh, you'll be 40. 40, 40. That's good. Happy early birthday. What you doing? Relaxing? But I just kept at my YouTube because I cook. I'm gonna cook every day. I'm gonna cook. Working. Ah man, I hope some overtime. These companies don't even want to pay you overtime no more. I think I'm definitely off from my job. Okay, yeah, I'm off of my job. They don't pay holiday pay anyway, so which I ain't really tripping on that. Like I said, I do it just for the spare change, I guess, cause it ain't livable to me. It ain't livable wages. Okay, okay, good, good. Yeah, I work from home, but I'm really trying to work from home. If you get what I'm saying. But yep, just like they be trying to say, don't talk about your plans. But I feel like whatever gonna happen. I don't really talk to a lot of people anyway. But